morning, everyone. So I have another class. Yep, I'm just booking myself solid here. So this one, again, is offered through the dAFi auction, which is this Saturday, and I'll have the link down below. And the class is $30, and that includes the kit. If you do not want the kit, which is not necessary, it's not a big thing, the class will be $25. When you purchase this, you need to specify, which I guess I'll know because if you spend $30, you want the kit. In the kit is the primed canvas that I used, the elastic to do the midori style, and the clasp, and 3 bulb pins. And that's just because the bulb pins were laying here when I packed the kits, and I thought, oh, well, we always like danglies. We can put some danglies on our elastics. Now, the only reason we have a kit, because anybody can find some elastic and the canvas, is I use a piece of heavy canvas. And like I said, my canvas is already primed, and you do not have to use the heavy canvas that I have in the kit. It just needs to be a heavy fabric, and it needs to be woven. You will not get this pretty little messed up frayed edge if it's not. And the weave of the fabric shows through in some of your images that you put on here. And I just like the way it works. I like the heavier fabric. What fabric could you use? You could use like a napkin, a cloth napkin. Sometimes those are really heavy. I suppose you could use denim. I haven't tried denim, but the canvas and the denim are pretty much similar in weight. We will be putting some matte medium or Mod Podge, if that's your preference, on there, so it's going to help keep it sturdy. But I did try a sample with muslin, and I wasn't happy. It wasn't as sturdy as I wanted it to be. So this class starts on 10/26. Second class is 10/28, and the third class is 10/30. So you're getting the whole class, all 3 classes, and the kit for $30. The first class should be less than an hour. I will be basically magazine harvesting, because I want you to know what kind of magazines, images I use and how I pick them, because it is a little bit different than just going in picking out your favorite pictures. So, but you can use any kind of magazine images you want. I just want you to know my style, because that's what you're paying to learn. The second session, and these all start at 9 a.m. Mountain Time. That's 8 on the West Coast, 10 at Central, and 11 on the East Coast. And I've already found typos in my paper, so let me fix this real quick. And I did not list something on the supplies. I can give you a hint of the supplies. You need the 14x6 piece of canvas or any heavy woven fabric, a selection of magazine images, or a couple of magazines to gather images from. And if you've got other little things, tissue papers and things like that, if you want to use that, you're more than welcome. Gel medium, Mod Podged, or thinned slightly Elmer's glue. I use matte medium because that's what I have. You use what you have. I just never can get Mod Podge to dry for me. It's not like we're humid here, but I just can never get it to dry and not be tacky. You need mark making tools, pens, pencils, markers, things, gel pens, ink pens, permanent pens, paint markers, any of that. You'll need a pair of scissors. You'll need a hole punch or an awl, the elastic, ink for edges if wanted, and papers for the inside. Now I will show you the inside, and yours can be however you want it because the concept is basically the cover, but I want you to have the elastics to put it together. So I did this midori style, and I had some little file folders that were plain. So I just did my little collage like I did the cover right on that. And so that's kind of like the cover of that signature. And what I have in mind are Amy's papers from Hag's Hollow. And I can add a link below to her Etsy store for that because these are some amazing colors. But the way I set it up, I actually have 4 signatures in here. And I just used the colored papers because for some reason that's what I wanted to do. You can use whatever kind of papers you want for your signatures. But I still have plenty of room for growth if I want to put things on it. We will do both sides. That's part of the reason for having the extra sessions is so we have dry time. And like I said, the first one is the magazine harvesting. The second one, we will be working on the collage of the cover. And the third session is putting in your elastics, signatures, and adding the detail that, like, now this one does not have detail because I'm saving this to work on in case my other ones don't get finished. You know, that magic of TV thing. So anyway, these will all be in a Facebook group. They will be live unless something happens. You know, for some reason I cannot do it. My kids are here and I'm homeschooling my grandson, so things could change, but I don't plan on them changing. And if they do change, they will all go into the Facebook group, pre-recorded, ready as soon as you want to go in there. You will be added to the Facebook group once you have bought the kit and paid for it, or not kit, class, excuse me. So keep this in mind. It's another fun project for us to do, and it helps dAFi